Hey there, man and or woman. If you just see my Mad World review, then welcome back. And you may be asking yourself why I'm even reviewing this game in the first place. It's nothing Platinum related, so why is it being brought up? Well, that's because Sparkypants Studios, the developer of the newly released MOBA strategy game Dropzone, have very kindly given me an early access Steam copy for me to show on YouTube. And guys, thank you very much for sending over a copy to me. I am deeply grateful, and I hope this feedback will help you guys make the game even better. Yes, it's currently only in its alpha stage at this time, but there's already a fair amount here to play around with until it's all finished. My experience with MOBA strategy games is rather bare. In fact, the only few I can think of that I've played are Age of Empires 2, Warhammer Dawn of War, and a little bit of Dota 2. These sorts of games can tend to be a little too complicated for my liking, so I usually stay away, but this is a special occasion, and when the game explains itself well, I'll get more invested, which is what Dropzone does. There's a great tutorial section at the start to give you a good idea of what to expect in the game. You're the commander of your own space army, consisting of men and women in mechs, and it's your job to destroy these aliens called the Kavash in order to earn experience points, level your character up to 5, and make them more badass and unlock more abilities. It's pretty much all down to the player and experimenting with the many characters you can control, each with their own separate equipment and move pools, so you will eventually find your A+ team. I do feel kinda silly having to turn off the higher quality textures to make the game run smoother, but if I had to play like this, it wouldn't have taken me long to get annoyed. That's what I get for using Windows Boot Camp nowadays, I suppose. You can play either with humans or with AI, but the goal of the main game modes are to gather cores from these large Kavash hives and take them back to this little extractor to earn you a point. The matches last for around 15 minutes, and the team with the most points at the end wins. And as you can see, I absolutely suck at these kind of games. I got my ass handed to me on a silver platter with the human players I competed against, and I only barely managed to win my first 2v2 battle with the AI. I unfortunately couldn't get anyone to play with me for co-op endless mode, where you need to fend off against waves and waves of Kavash, and I gotta say, playing this by yourself is pretty boring. It's very easy to level up your party, but that just makes it even easier to kill these guys. So far, that's all the game modes offered to us, but it looks like we are going to get more in the future, like ranked matches, but I think there needs to be different kinds of game modes that don't rely on you extracting cores, because if that's all we have, people are going to eventually get bored of it. You can always do these little side objectives to earn you more points, like killing a certain amount of alpha Kavash or controlling all the viewpoints to let you see parts of the map, but as far as I've seen, those don't change either, so maybe add a few more side objectives and randomize it within each match, because it is a pretty cool idea and a good way to catch up to the lead if you're bad at these games like I am. In my defense though, I think it's a bit unfair that you can't move in order to put in the cores you've gathered, and there's only one spot in each map to do so. And if your opponent wipes your whole team out, each carrying their own core, that's essentially 3 free points given to your rival because it takes for freaking ever for your teammates to respawn, which is something else I really didn't like. And the higher the character's level, the longer they stay dead. Balancing issues aside, Dropzone does have a lot of potential to be a great MOBA game. It's worth it just for the plethora of characters you can choose from, with their own moves and their own personalities. If you like a bit of competitive strategy in your games, Dropzone's definitely something to check out. It can also be addicting if you're really into these sort of games, because you and your chosen character's ranks will increase from gaining enough experience points at the end of each match, which unlocks more stuff. And on top of that, you can use in-game currency to buy these crates that give you random abilities. Once again, thank you Sparkypants for lending me this game, and I wish you luck for further improving it. But next time we're going to head into Infinite Space and continue the Platinum Games Marathon. See you folks real soon.